Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another installment of the Now Nation Recap. I'm John Orlando. I'm joined by Mr. Michael Pagano. And Michael, do we have a very good wrestling match for all the fans watching here today?
Absolutely, John. We have a great women's match lined up for you to hear today from NOW 12. It is Zoey Skye taking on Katie Arquette. Now, we saw Zoey Skye a couple months ago here on the Now Nation Recap taking on Queen Aminata, but today her opponent is Katie Arquette, and these two have clashed a lot, John. And it has been a really good rivalry between these two, and they are put together another fantastic match here today at NOW 12. But yeah, Zoey Skye, a huge name in women's wrestling. She's been all around the world. Katie Arquette, the niece of David Arquette, and should be a good match. I'm excited to see it again, John. Should be great.
Yeah, and it seems like we're stuck in a theme here. We're talking about rivalries. That shows how stiff the competition is here in New Ohio Wrestling. So you don't ever want to miss an event that NOW puts on. But you know what? Let's get up to this great match and let the fans enjoy it.
Commodity Matt Mason. The ladies are in action here at the Ohio State Fair, and we're getting the introduction of the queen of the silver screen, Katie Arquette. And if you are at home asking yourself, Arquette? Well, yes, she is part of that family of Arquettes. Of course, Uncle David.
Is that right?
That is confirmed. That is confirmed.
Wow. Is he here?
I don't believe so. I mean, that would be cool if he was.
Yes, it would be.
But I don't believe that he is here. But she is set to take on Zoey Skye in what should be a very good matchup, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go up to our ring announcer, Mike Knapp. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you got the introductions there to Zoey Skye. Here she comes to the ring, and, you know, she's a competitor that's been wrestling for many, many years throughout the United States. I mean, she's been everywhere.
She's a spark plug, and she's in great shape. She's going to be using her speed for sure tonight.
Most definitely.
And don't count her out. She's a lot tougher than she looks, too.
Oh, yeah.
She's got a little case of little lady syndrome.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. For the gentleman, that would be Napoleon syndrome.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Same thing. Now, Miss Arquette now telling everybody how great she is. And she just told her to go sit down. What disrespect, Matt? Telling your opponent to just go sit down, that you can't wrestle.
Zero respect.
Zero respect at all. Well, this should be a great matchup, as we've said many, many times before. NOW is very happy to be here at the Ohio State Fair, and this is the type of action you can expect whenever you come out to see New Ohio Wrestling. There's the bell, and we're off. Handshake.
Wow.
A sign of sportsmanship.
Especially after a comment like that.
Right, yeah, exactly. That shows what type of person Zoey is. She is not going to, be disrespectful to her opponent. And, little pie face from Katie Arquette. Katie just said everybody's here to see me and not you.
She reminds me of a mean girl that just lost her group.
Probably a very accurate analogy. The fans certainly behind Zoey Skye here at the fairgrounds in Columbus, Ohio. And now Arquette telling the fans to cheer for her, and she's getting a round of boos. Okay, Zoey says, let's try over here. See what kind of reaction she gets. She gets, of course, a great reaction. And here comes Arquette with a cheap shot to the back. And now Arquette with another series of forearms.
Oh, man, vicious.
Yeah, we've talked about mean streaks here tonight. Clearly, Katie Arquette has a mean streak as well.
Indeed, John. That was just a vicious beginning of this match.
Skye, hooked her backslide. Here we go. 1, 2, no. And now Skye with a small package. 1, 2, and no.
How strong is Skye?
Drop kick.
Giving up probably double her weight, right?
Yeah,
or close to
well,
it. No disrespect. I know it's the ladies' match. I meant nothing bad by that.
My mother taught me never to ask a lady her weight. Well, so I don't know.
Did your mother know you'd grow up to be John Orlando, though?
Sadly, no.
Oh.
Anywho, moving on. Drop kick from Zoey Skye straight in the back of Arquette. And she's grabbed her by the hair and taking her around. And there's a big right hand. And the fans really appreciate Zoey Skye taking it to Katie Arquette.
She's no rookie. I mean,
no, she's not.
Zoey Skye's been around a long time.
Exactly. Katie Arquette now with another big right hand.
You don't survive this wild circus of a business being that small and this crazy physicality without having some extreme skill and a ton of guts.
That's right. And Zoey Skye's held championships wherever she has gone. And that shows, again, that's a testament to her toughness and her abilities in the ring. But right now, they're out of the ring. Big forearm right to the jaw of Katie Arquette. And the queen of the silver screen is down on the floor here at the fairgrounds. Throws her back into the ring. And Zoey Skye's getting some high fives from the fans here, the capacity crowd here at the pavilion, right next to the Celeste Center. Oh, snaps her neck down across the top rope. Arquette getting the upper hand now.
With her height too, that's more torque on that than most people.
Yeah, most definitely. Arquette now grabbing Skye, picking her up off the floor here at the pavilion. And there's a big right hand, a little payback, if you will.
Zoey stands just a bit above that top rope as it is, so her neck is just...
Well, it's got to be hurting for certain.
Yeah.
Katie Arquette, there's another big right hand. Maybe you at home might have said when you first saw Katie Arquette, oh, this girl's not going to be tough, but she is showing some toughness and a mean streak. That seems to be the theme of tonight's action. Mean streaks.
Yeah, she's no diva.
Oh no.
These two ladies are wrestlers and they're here to fight.
Zoey Skye just collapsed into a chair between two fans here at ringside. The referee laying the count. Arquette rolls in, breaks the count, rolls right back out. She goes, wait, she doesn't know where she went. Oh, there she is. Oh, what a forearm. That's another big forearm. And there's one. These two are they're exchanging forearms like it was Warhorse and the Black and Blue crew out here just moments ago.
I don't know if I go that far, but I do know what you're saying. They're going at it as if they've had a long-standing feud or something, but the truth is they're just trying to prove themselves and find a roster spot here in NOW.
Arquette now rolls Skye back into the ring. She comes on in, and she's looking. She never stops talking. That's one thing. We got to say that she certainly talks as much trash as anybody in the locker room of NOW.
Well, queen of the silver screen. She knows her lines.
Touche. Now Arquette pulling Skye back up to vertical base. She's going to shoot her across the ring. Skye hit hard in the buckles, and here comes Katie Arquette with an elbow right to the jaw. And I don't know. I'm not going to comment as to what the heck that is.
Hip attack.
Okay, we'll go. Okay.
Saved you again, John.
Thank you, Matt.
And your safety net with legs. All right.
1, 2, no. Arquette can't believe that was 2. And
I quite honestly can't either. She should go back to that.
well, she stalking her prey. She's trying to figure out just what the heck she's going to do here. Grabbing the arms, pulling back.
Oh, stretching her, John.
Modified surfboard right in the center of the ring. And if you're Zoey Skye, you got nowhere to go. Absolutely nowhere to go. I'm sure Uncle David would be proud. Now gloating a little bit more is Arquette, who's now pulling Skye up to a vertical base. Big forearm again from Zoey. And another big forearm from Zoey. And a third one. Zoey Skye is going to try to pick up the tempo a little bit. Nope, drop toe hold. And right into, well, that's nothing fancy. Just jam your face right into the mat. Matt, I got to ask you, the canvas, you know, it's not the most hygienic place.
No, it's not. I mean, if I know where you're going with this, and I'm going to answer that question with 3 words? Yes. Well, 4. Black and blue crew.
Well, I'm just saying, you know.
Her face just shared the same canvas that Cyrus Poe's posterior did.
Okay.
So.
Enough said.
Yes.
Modified F5. And then right into a chin lock.
That may have been a TKO. I don't know.
Man, oh man.
Either way, it was effective.
Arquette, giving it everything she's got in the squared circle. These ladies are definitely putting on a wrestling clinic here. The capacity crowd at the pavilion next to the Celeste Center here at the fairgrounds, they appreciate this wrestling action here. Zoey Skye managed to make it, but that probably took a lot of energy to get to that rope, Matt.
Yeah, the kick out alone. I mean, she smashed her head hard off the canvas off of that. She's definitely shaking the cobwebs still here.
Katie Arquette's blaming the referee. She says, done. Oh, she missed on that. Here comes Arquette again. She's going to try another splash. No, drop toe hold right into the second buckle. And now Zoey Skye, she's revving up. Double knees right to the back. Pulls down Arquette, who flips around. Oh, basement drop kick. That could be enough, maybe. Maybe or no. Skye maybe going to the sky. Pun intended on that. To the top rope. Zoey Skye off. Man, no. I thought maybe, maybe that foot would reach her face. 1, 2, no.
Lack of height was a big advantage on that, actually.
Yeah. She blocked the attempted boot and then kicked Katie right in the face. And now Zoey Skye trying to get the crowd behind her. Trying to go for the backstabber. But Arquette's got the top rope. That's a smart move. Very smart move. And wait a minute. Oh, what a stunner.
Backpack stunner delivered and
a code breaker from Zoey Skye out of nowhere. That had to have been just sheer instinct.
It had to have been.
Both ladies down. Both of them trying to get the crowd behind them, maybe get a second win. Or third win, or fourth win.
Zoey's in great shape. I don't think that's been any danger for her this entire match. Her problem is the head trauma that she's been taking.
That's true, very true. And you know, when we talk about head trauma, that's something you can't laugh at. There's a big forearm right to the chest. There's a return forearm. Another big forearm from Zoey Skye. And there's another one from Arquette. Big forearm, and another one.
Nothing pretty about these at all.
Skye off the ropes, but Arquette with a big clothesline and caught her right against the ropes mat. Nowhere to go.
The back of her neck snapped pretty bad on that. She seems to be recovering.
Oh! Got her in the throat with an elbow and then just knocked her head off with that enziguri.
Jeez, that's the makeover nobody wants.
And Skye back to the top rope. Katie Arquette, she might wish she was back in Hollywood, California. Big crossbody block. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Zoey Skye is your winner.
Here is your winner, Zoey Skye.
Okay, Matt, I got to be honest with you. We just talked about it, about head trauma. Katie Arquette might be concussed after that enziguri.
I don't know how she couldn't be. That was a solid shot right to the temple. Her eyes are very glassy right now.
She's holding her ribs, but she has also got a very dazed look on her face. Zoey Skye rolling out to the floor, gives some high fives to the fans here at the Ohio State Fair.
John, after an outstanding match, Zoey Skye moves to 2-0 in New Ohio Wrestling, taking down Katie Arquette with her patented crossbody from the top rope. Hit Arquette with a huge enziguri, hopped up on the top, hits the crossbody for a 1, 2, 3. and they continue their great rivalry, put together one heck of a match for the fans there at the Ohio State Fair.
Yeah, it was a great match that everybody enjoyed, Michael, that was at the Ohio State Fair. I mean, it was a phenomenal match, a fantastic match. Just whatever adjective you want to use, it would be accurate in describing this contest between Katie Arquette and Zoey Skye. So let me tell you where you can keep tabs on New Ohio Wrestling. You can visit us on the web. Just go to the website, www.newohiowrestling.com. You can find us on Instagram and Facebook. Just search for @NewOhioWrestling. And we're even on Twitter. Just look for @NewOhioWrestling. There's no G at the end. And there you can find out all the information about what's going on with NOW, where we're going to be, profiles, videos, everything that you need. Just search one of these avenues and you're sure to find it. So for Michael Pagano, I'm John Orlando. We'll see you next time on the Now Nation Recap.